Penny Alexiak, right, and teammate Chantal van Landegem hug after racing the women's 100-meter freestyle semi-finals. Their team ended up taking the bronze medal. When the Rio Olympics opened, a trampolinist led the Canadian team into the stadium carrying a maple leaf. When the actual games began, a rugby team, led by a heavily tattooed, bleach-blonde veteran, captured the nation's imagination, then the bronze. In the first week, a lanky teenager from Toronto made history, 4 Olympic medals, the first Canadian gold in swimming in 24 years, the first gold medal won by an Olympic athlete born in this century. All just after turning 16 years old. And the medals just kept coming. Friday, that Canadian flag bearer won a gold medal, too, the country's second to date in Brazil. In all, Canada has won an impressive 10 medals less than 1 week into the Rio Summer Games, more than half the total of 18 won by the nation in the London Olympics in 2012. There are several shared traits in every story behind those medals: determination, sacrifice, pain, desire, strength. But there is only one undeniable common denominator: every single medal been won by female athletes. Every single one. Girls in Canada, meet your new role models, 6-time Olympic medalist Clara Hughes tweeted the other day. You can be all that you dream to be. The Canadian men? Bupkis. 0. Strangers to the podium. At least, so far. It's worth noting women make up roughly 60% of Canada's Olympic team, outnumbering their male counterparts 187 to 117, although 42 of those women play team sports compared to 28 for the men. But that doesn't explain 10-0. Maybe it's just a glitch in the system. Historically, Canadian men and women usually share the medal haul, although during the Winter Games in Turin, Italy in 2006, a quiet, powerful speed skater named Cindy Klassen took home a record 5 medals, and women in those games won 16 of 24 medals. In fact, Winnipeg has long been the birthplace of some of Canada's more prominent Olympians: Klassen, Hughes, Susan Hodge, Jennifer Bottero, Sami Jo Small, just to name a handful of multiple medal winners. So when it comes to the Olympics, it's always been more Womanitoba than Manitoba. Even in Rio, Winnipeg's Chantal van Landegem has already won bronze in the 4x100-meter freestyle relay. Soccer team member Desiree Scott is in the hunt for a second consecutive medal. But the palpable shift in heft, based on gender, is now being felt far outside Manitoba. It's become the topic in Brazil impossible to ignore. I think it's great what women are showing Canada, swimmer Kylie Masse told Post Media, after winning bronze in the 100-meter backstroke. Just knowing that women are equally as strong and powerful as anyone else and just they have the same opportunities as everyone in sport. Maybe it's nothing more than an aberration. But at the very least it's becoming one of the most powerful messages to impressionable little girls. Alexiak was just 12 during the London Games, across the country, who are soaking up images of these new female sports heroes. And, remember, the Olympics is a unique global event. And a nation's athletes, who wrap themselves in the flag and stand on the podium, are a reflection of how a country is perceived on the world stage. At this point, the rest of the world must think Canada is a vast, barren land populated by fierce female warriors. And you know what? They're right. Randy.Turner at freepress.mb.ca Twitter, @RandyTurner15